Okay. First thing first, I immediately pressed the wrong button. I felt I pressed Alt Shift or Shift Alt 2. I don't think that works. So last time I was trying to do this theme again, which means beauty. I was trying to draw Mads Mikkelsen, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure that I butchered his face pretty badly. Like, I still tried to continue drawing him off stream, but I was not satisfied with how he looked, because he did not look like Mads Mikkelsen at all. Plus, to be honest, I feel like drawing the whole face is kinda redundant, I guess. I feel like I have this belief, right, that usually it's either just certain parts of someone's face, like either only their eyes or their lips, or even God knows, their noses, who knows. Point is that I feel like his eyes, and like my friend said, some flowers, honestly it would have been nice. It would have fit the theme for beauty a lot, a lot better, a lot stronger. But I think I was too caught up with doing everything, but actually thinking how to make the theme, make my idea work, or make my idea fit the theme. So I guess today we're gonna try it again, I guess. But if it still doesn't work, I would say we can just go straight to the flowers, like skip Mads Mikkelsen, and go straight through any other object. I think it's quite difficult anyway when you're someone who doesn't really put much thought or need to define something as beautiful or not beautiful. Now when you're asked like, oh, what's beautiful to you, suddenly you're like, ah, shit, I never really thought about it, because I don't get that fussy, right, about the things that are beautiful or not beautiful. So now if you ask me like what is considered beautiful to you, someone asked me that, and I would just start naming off deals, because I don't have any concrete like lists. Either we try, as in like we brute force this, or we can always just skip it. Let's skip this day's theme. Like I'm a week behind, by the way. I was able to follow it for a while, for a week, right? And then I was caught up with like doing literally any other shit since like maybe last Friday. Like I haven't even really finished my Akane fan art either. So okay, give me a second. I'm trying to look for the... oh yeah, okay, the April 20th. And seriously, this is the only other theme that I saved, because I haven't even gone to like the Pixiv daily sketch site. So for this theme, April 20th theme, I'm gonna have to double check whether or not I understand the theme properly. So hold on. Unfortunately, because I do not have any interest in learning Japanese, I kind of have to translate the caption every time, like the caption by the quote-unquote sensei, the teacher. Alright, so it just means flame for this, because it's actually like two Chinese characters, huo, like two repeated letters stacked onto one. It still means flame in Japanese, so good to know. But I need to add it to the background of my character's artwork, it says. So it needs to be in the background. Will I also be able to do this? I might need some time to think. Then I suppose we can try this one again. I changed my mind immediately. Nah, realistically I still need some time to think anyway. Even if we go to the April 21st, 22nd and above, even if I'm like, oh, that's easy, I still need to think like what exactly do I want to draw. So for now we're gonna be back here. I think it's 8:38 p.m. I think we can spend 2.5 hours and see how far we can go. Let me look for better images. Screenshot it. I'm gonna select reference images, paste it as web. As on monitor, I believe it turns the color darker, but I feel like even as web also make it darker. Hold on. Wait, let me paste another version. Let's compare. Oh, the web version is a bit more saturated, I believe. Just a tad brighter. It looks a bit more ashy for the monitor one. So I think I'm gonna keep the web version. So for now, I think I'll just draw his eyes, because if I want to actually draw him properly, I need to do a study. I'm trying to draw something you're not familiar with in a kind of specific scenario or custom scenario would be difficult. If you're like drawing fan art, like basically doing portrait study based on his like hundreds of like images, that you can pick one image and then do portrait study like that, that would be, yes, a lot less stressful. But if you have never done any portrait study, 100% do not do what I did. It's difficult. Also, yeah, I think before I start, I'm gonna have to change. Hold on, I need to change something. Over on Twitch, I think. I believe YouTube is fine, but Twitch may be experiencing a lot of issue. It says stable, but then I went to my actual stream manager, it says unstable. So I suppose I can still just change the title anyway and see how it goes. But I'll give it like another half an hour. If like at 10, if at 9 p.m. Twitch is still unstable, then I'll stop the stream there and just focus on YouTube. Because realistically, to be honest, I tend to miss messages on just one stream. I don't know why it's a good idea to like start streaming on like 2 platforms. And multi-streaming when I cannot even catch up to like already very sparse messages, right? If there are a few people stopping by at the same time, my dumbass would not reply on time anyway. I don't know why. I don't know. Not that I actually don't know why. More like, I know why. I cannot focus. But I'm not sure why I can't put in more effort, I guess, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna also take a few pictures of daisies. I forgot what flowers I actually decided. I might misremember, but I'm pretty sure I picked daisies. So I'm just gonna like copy some of the images. This is there's one from iStock or Getty Images. Where is this one from? Unsplash. Yeah, so from like a few websites. And don't worry, this is not monetized content anyway. Nor is it a commission, so I would not be taking images like this willy-nilly. The only way I could justify it is if the drawing itself is going to be insignificant. But if it's going to be like, if I'm going to make a big deal out of it, out of like my drawing, I usually believe that I need to properly credit something. Which also again makes me very sad, just from our like test run, my pretty cranky test run yesterday with my friend, that when I tried to find the template for collabs, I just learned that basically it's basically impossible to find the original artist, at least as of like just the typical Google search. It's difficult for me to find the original artist. So yeah, the sad thing is that, you know, artists have these huge problems of people taking their artwork, not crediting them, but then you do shit like this, like you just go, oh, trend this, trend that, but then you don't credit the person that started the trend. And then very unlikable, I would say, this kind of behavior. Not a big fan. So I'm gonna use like there's like two daisies images. One is from Britannica website. The other one is, I believe, from Unsplash, if I don't already forgot about it. If I haven't already forgotten about it. I don't think, like, sometimes when I I speak, I don't think this is like a case of one of those like they say it's like ghetto speak, I guess. Like very broken English, but I think I'm not even doing ghetto speak. I'm personally doing caveman speak. Sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, back to art. Hopefully I haven't been muted this whole time, by the way. Yeah, I am not, thank God. I think one thing that's pretty challenging about Matt is like his eye shape. Like you can see the inner part of his eyes. Like his eye shape is similar to one of those, like, I don't know, the hair vitamin thing. It's shaped exactly the same, and then you have to cut like the smaller tip, and then you can squeeze the hair oil. I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of, but that is the first thing that has like the closest shape to Matt Mikkelsen's eyes. It's very funny. Soft proving. What the fuck is soft proving? Oh no, did I activate something that I didn't know? Oops. Yeah, hold on. I believe it's set soft proving, so I'm gonna have to check. Control Y. Okay. Okay. Has it always been called soft proofing? Soft proofing? Changing the color view? Yeah, this so from the manual, it's basically just previewing with CMYK color profile. Print color space. Sorry. I should probably be careful with terms like color profile, just in case I misuse it. Also, I need to just grab something to quickly eat. I can feel myself getting hungry already. So please bear with me and stare at Mads Mikkelsen's half-done eyes and nose. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So I was just trying to finish my leftover food. I can hear what. Oh my god. God damn it. Be right back. Hold on. Alright, sorry. I heard water dripping because I left the tap half turned off. There's water outage here on top of the really hot weather. I do not understand what is going on with the city that I'm living in. I feel like it's getting worse. Anyway, let's continue with our daisies. They're very pretty daisies. I think my other choices, if not daisies, were the usual like dark red roses. But to be honest, it doesn't really match the mood, I guess. Because I do want to kind of express what I see as beauty, but roses usually have a slightly different feel to it. They usually use it to depict sensuality or sexiness, which is why, you know, I thought that it might not be the perfect fit. I think they should roughly look like a daisies. I did not actually do a count. I should probably count the petals. I cannot count the petals. I already see a few overlapping. Like you can see, like this one is actually 2 petals overlapping. Never mind. I'm gonna guesstimate it instead. So yeah, another thing about very pretty flowers like daisies is that they are difficult to draw. Granted, it's more so because I don't draw flowers that much, you know. If you want to see art with like good flower drawings or renderings, you can always, you know, check out my friend. I don't know if she still has the commission up for the bloom theme, like flower theme commission. But yeah, if she opens it, you can, and you want a drawing with like flower theme, you can always reach out to her. Like the same friend that I streamed with last night, Forest. Well, obviously, if she's not busy as well. I mean, my point is just, be patient if you do want to commission her. I mean, that goes for any artist, If you want to commission an artist, be a bit patient. I should probably try to see what other topic I can speak about, because now that I kind of stopped to think a bit more about commissions, I remember the awful practices that some artists do, but this time it's about commissions and quite this, I don't know, anti-social behavior. And this is coming from an introverted antisocial cunt. I feel like there has been a really obnoxious rise of like certain artists that think their art is worth a lot of money, yet not putting that much effort into said art, nor does the skill actually match the price, I would say. Like, there's a lot of very nice, very professional art that don't charge as much as them. And also, these artists are also the same group of people that keep taking commissions and keep taking, but refuse to, for some reason, cannot for the life of them communicate with their clients. They just say that, let them know that, hello, you are the X number of client, you're the NTH, like you're the fifth one, you're the sixth one. Ask them that please be patient while I work on other clients' work. No, they don't do any of that. They just see the money coming in. They just hope for the best. Well, I don't know if they're even actually putting that much effort into finishing the commission that are being worked on. And then they will do just very icky thing, like posting it immediately on social media, like making posts about it, making statuses. But look at this client, blah blah blah, doing this, saying that. It's like, dude, come on. Like, why? What's with like the digital artists nowadays and the sympathy farming like crazy? Like, the people already don't respect art, and then you pull this kind of like behavior. And obviously most of those like behaviors are on Twitter. Like, for there are one normal user, there will be like 5 like unhinged, unstable users. I generally despise the place, but my friend loves it for his love hanging out on Twitter. I personally hate it just because some people never activates their brain. It's like, I know that my statement would sound like oxymoronic, or like not even oxymoronic, I guess like ironic. It's not nice to generalize, right? The problem is that the one that are more inclined to give responses are usually the one that thrives off of like in useless Twitter beef. So Twitter has never has any good rep for me. Not to mention, I hilariously I have actually made Twitter accounts before. I made one, but because I only made it to follow like some YouTuber drama, I did not set like two-factor authentication, 2FA. So yeah, naturally it got hacked. And when I noticed it, like, mind you, it took me like maybe months for me to actually realize that my Twitter account was hacked, because I just don't use it at all. So hilariously, ×2, when I do gain access back to my account, like I try to lock it, but I still didn't turn on 2FA, I believe. Or did I? I believe I did, like doing like password changing and whatnot. But because I didn't just get my account back, by the way, the people that were hacking my account was one of those like NFT scammers. So obviously they have already hacked a lot of accounts already, right? So when I took mine back and I noticed what my accounts have been used for, I tried to change, get it back, delete all the NFT stuff. But I also put on my on my bio basically saying like NFTs nuts, and then my account got mass reported by these dumbass scammers. So funny, like my account genuinely got suspended because these dumb fucks got their feelings hurt because I made these nuts jokes. But yeah, other than like this dumb fucks brain dead users, there's also like these scammers, which is why it's never been a pleasant place to be in. Like I'm just afraid for my friend, honestly, because of how black and white those motherfuckers are. I'm afraid that if and when she, like someday she's just trying to mind her own business, posting art, or even like maybe not really minding her business, maybe sharing her opinions, right? Maybe quote tweeting someone else's opinions. Some deranged Twitter user will try to pick a fight with her. If they are extra deranged, they might stalk her or dox her. Like, I don't know, too many unstable people for me to trust that they would not pull that kind of shit. I don't know what happened to people having normal arguments. Like, why is it a norm now to make like several dummy accounts to harass people? Yeah, that's the main thing I'm afraid of. Like, it would start souring her experience on X. Oh yeah, it's 9 p.m. I'm gonna have to try and check if Twitch is still unstable. The face should be behind. Okay. And I'm trying to compare if it's better to be a bit more zoomed in or zoomed out. I think I know what my problem ultimately is. Oops. I think I know my problem now. I think other than, trying to follow it precisely the same as the reference, it's also the fact that I don't try to quote-unquote localize it, as in like change it to my style exactly. Like this is like an actual portrait study, and as I have made before, like exactly like my previous attempt. And I feel like I should learn to draw his features as realistically as possible before I could even attempt to translate it. But I think I just also a bit impatient. I actually saw like a hairstyle that Matt had for one of his photo shoots, like two hairstyles actually. One is like a cleaner part, side part, and the other one is also a side part, but it's just a bit messier, and I don't know, he looks very, very nice. And I believe his hair was a bit wavy. It was cool actually. I think it's the cleaner neat part fits, maybe it fits better. I think it may have helped that he is basically like a boomer anyway, like older man. So he has, or maybe he's just very particular about the way his hair length specifically. Because most of his pictures that I've seen, where his hair is technically long enough to be styled in several ways, have always been like just above his eyes, right? And then the shortness, like around like above his eyes, also extends to the sides of his hair. So he doesn't really have those kinds of haircuts where it gets progressively longer at the sides. His is generally like a clean level cut across his like front side of his head, front half of his head. My point is that his hair is very, very neat, and he has been very consistent with the hair length. should probably at least map out like his entire face. I think I have to bring his head down a bit more. Trying to make sure his eyes are a bit more centered. I don't think the food that I had was enough for me to not feel hungry. I feel hungry again. But I'm gonna at least finish this first. And yes, unfortunately, this is gonna be the extent of the overall effort for this sketch, just because my point is just to get like the message across. You're supposed to just give like a short answer, not like a whole masterpiece of an artwork, you know. So I'm gonna at least like clean it up a little more. I'm not gonna just pose it like this. Just as I need to get used to not overdoing anything. Like the overdoing that I usually do falls specifically under rendering when I was coloring, right? Like giving the shadows, the lighting. That's the part where I usually overdo it the most. But then when it comes to this kind of activities where I'm supposed to be doing sketches, right? I'll end up sometimes, not every time. I can fight the temptation sometimes, but the other times where I cannot, I'll usually end up like putting more effort into outlining, even though it should not be outlining. It legit again should just be sketching. I'm supposed to be doing this on the Pixiv built-in draw feature, by the way. Like they have like a little sketching feature, like their little built-in lightweight draw software, which I should be drawing there, not Krita. But previously when I tried there, the pen pressure did not work. It works now. So I think like my future attempt should be done directly there, just because I am afraid of, again, putting too much effort on like what's supposed to be practice and studies and whatnot. It's a bad habit. This is like instead of, you know, practices to hold on. Sorry, I think I might be trying to make a different point. Let me rethink while I fix this. Well, it is common to kind of feel burnt out, right? Feel tired, like, and a bit discouraged, like feeling like you're a bit half-assed when you draw without putting too much effort or time into it. But this is the case of like trying not to think it and experiment too much. This is supposed to be one of those exercises where you just let loose, you know, just do something really fun. You learn a thing or two. This is not supposed to be one of those times where you break through a major art block or something like that, or like if you have used a coloring outlining technique that is very ineffective, and then you do this artwork and suddenly you have this like breakthrough. This is not one of those cases. Like, again, this is just practice. The same thing with the kind of like line of action practices, right? The point is not that you can draw the muscles on the hands or muscles on the arms or the legs correctly, or able to draw the pose exactly. But with line of action practices, you're supposed to be able to convey what is it, like, other than like the weight of the pose, not just the pose itself. Like, you need to be able to find it to make the pose make sense, because a lot of the times if you like if you make draw something, draw a person doing an action, but you don't do the line of action, the pose will look very floaty, even though maybe like the pose just has the subject standing still, maybe a pose, maybe like a hand in his pocket, and then his body is kind of a bit slanted. But if you don't do one of those like line of action thing, you don't practice that often, you will make the pose look a bit too awkward. It would not look convincing. That's the word. Yeah, you're supposed to practice to make things look convincing. So like every practices, every sketches, every study has its own purposes. And I'm saying all this like not because I'm trying to sound like smart or wise. This is sometimes like, unfortunately, a self-reminder, like not just to share like my opinion, but also like kind of remind myself not to stress myself the fuck out about not being able to, you know, put more effort in a shorter amount of time, because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to just do these practices, right? Like, oh, you understand how to guesstimate his features more properly, the proportions, the ratio, and then kind of like also at the same time you study the value a little, like you add some shade here, some shade there, but you leave certain parts a bit more off-white, and that reflects like the part of the face that get hit by the light, and then the darker one is where the shadows are more prominent, blah blah blah. It's a lot of things to learn, but there is something to be learned. And my god, I need to stop putting focus on things that should not be too focused on. And then I can perhaps copy and paste the flowers. So sorry. So it's more obvious. And I'll try to mostly give lighter color, like the white, the color white, maybe off-white, a bit gray in the background. Then I'll later merge it. I have to fight the urge to actually fix it, because again, that's the point, right? It's supposed to just be, you know, like practice. And I'm fighting every fiber of my own being not to make a new layer and then do another line. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh yeah, obviously when I say that this is supposed to be practice, at least you need to be able to, you know, to learn a thing or two, not just like an actual like waste of time. You get it. Like, I don't need to like explain it to you like you're 5. Like, you can always, if you have like other hobbies in art or similar to art, you can equate it to your personal hobby as well. And it applies to a lot of things. Actually, when I look at it, it looks a bit like ominous. That's really funny. It's like he's spying on someone. I need to fix. Just add a bit of an outline to make it look a bit defined. Interesting. His face, I think I haven't said it, that his face is very, very I don't know how to say this properly. A lot of curves, but some of the curves are like pretty jagged, pretty sharp. I mean, it's kind of obvious from just like his face shape, right? But it is, yeah, very difficult for me to get it right the first time. It looks jagged, but at the same time, like, it looks sharp, but there's still a bit of a curve to it. There's still like a bit of roundedness. Like, my brain cannot compute, cannot comprehend at all. That's why I usually only draw like actual pretty boys, pretty men. No, but well, boys have too much of a baby face because, you know, they're younger. But pretty men usually have like already square-ass face, but still have softer shaped eyes, like round eyes. I think I should probably diffuse some of this very dark shade, kind of make it softer, a bit softer. Probably shouldn't have duplicated it, just because it does help with like the opacity for the lighter color, but the darker color became a bit too dark. Or maybe I can, I mean I can, but I don't know if I should. I was thinking of like just airbrushing the entire flower layer. Hold on, should probably also rename, just in case my dumbass will start drawing on the wrong layer again. Okay, that's the flower. I guess I'll test my own theory. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pick airbrush. Make sure I pick the lighter color. I'm right? Yep. It's this one. Ooh. Should probably avoid the dull. Now it became washed. I can fix this. I think I can fix this. I'm gonna try to, but I think the problem is just like I could not make it like less wash. I mean I could have, you know, by not airbrushing. So I think like the contrast is just a bit too high before. Yeah, so next time I should probably just add like a blank layer and then fill in the color for opacity's sake, instead of duplicating, so I can avoid another incident with colors that are a bit too bold. The value is a bit too dark. I still can't get over the fact that it does look like he's hiding behind a bunch of flowers. I just can't get over it, like looking not just straight from the canvas but also from the navigator, but we have to commit to this. I guess I at least learn a way to be more efficient, but today we're gonna have to sacrifice. At least in this attempt, we have to sacrifice the efficiency a little. I think I don't need to be too tidy with this. I honestly don't know what kind of problem I have, because I know that, you know, it's not nice to joke about sorry, it's not nice to joke about like things like having OCD, but there are like little things in my life that I sometimes, just sometimes, not always, just sometimes, like even like trying to erase these corners like I feel very bothered. It's not just a matter of, oh, I want this to be tidy, but then more so that I'll start having like a bunch of thoughts, like a bit more violent thoughts as to why I cannot erase this neatly. I don't know why that is, but I feel like there has to be something wrong with me, even if it's like not OCD. Like it's not being a perfectionist sort of thing. But also I just wanna say, you know, when people say they're perfectionist as in it's a good thing, fuck you. When people are being perfectionist, it usually involves like anxiety attack or like a actual mental breakdown. That mental instability. It's not something you say to be like mean that you're a bit tidier than the average person, or you're a bit neater. You have the tendency to be more neat than other people. I mean, you can still call yourself a perfectionist. Just don't make it like, don't romanticize it. That's the thing. That's the word I'm trying to say. Do not romanticize the idea of being a perfectionist, because now people have to point out, like I've seen like quite a good amount of content. Maybe it's just like a case of like people copying each other, but I've already seen shorts of people criticizing someone who called themselves perfectionists as if that's a positive thing. Like I've seen it within like the corporate world and outside of the corporate world, within the art industry as well. The art world, it's not something that's meant to be bragged about, because I feel the same, to be honest. It's not something that I could proudly brag about, because it is not nice. There have been a few like mental breakdowns because I could not get something exactly as I wanted. So I just wish that people don't misuse the term. I mean, I guess you can still excuse it, I guess, if you're ignorant, but if you already know the actual meaning, the actual usage, like the actual connotations, perhaps you should start not using it. The same thing with like, you know, OCD. I used to generally think that it's just to mean that it simply means that you have a tendency to want to make something look tidy or neat or in a certain order. But unfortunately, the compulsive in OCD can get pretty violent. Yeah, people have hurt themselves, unfortunately, as one of the OCD symptoms. So I kind of like, after finding out, I'm like, oh no, I should probably stop saying joking about maybe having an OCD. Should probably not do that. I forgot what it was, or what show it was from, or is it from YouTube? I only remember like there was a woman with like OCD, like she was pulling her hair out like constantly, like it's like specific spots, specific parts of her hair, like she kept pulling and pulling and pulling, to the point like she started having like specific like balding spots. And that's kind of like a wake-up call for me. I'm like, oh fuck, I should probably be not taking it like as a joke. Like my only defense is that I'm pretty sure I was pretty young as well. That, you know, when you're young, you just learn a new word and you think that some words apply to you because you display some behaviors that are similar to the actual symptoms. Should probably go to more lighthearted topics now. Like, I mean, may get a bit, you know, annoyed if like the topics are about awful people. Worse than me, at least, right? At least I don't go out of my way to like scam people, as there had been like a rise in, at least like in the Gen AI world, unfortunately. Like real people's content has been used, and they specifically, for some reason, a lot of these like Gen AI, like these AI scammers, they keep not deep faking, like they keep changing, right, making an AI version using similar scenarios, or like just, yeah, I guess like technically it's deep faking, but the people that changed like this AI version, changed into this AI version, they keep using African American women for some reason. I don't know why. And we don't know who these people are exactly. I think some of them are from like, you know, Eastern Europe. I'm not gonna name the country. I don't want to get into trouble. But they keep making these like accounts with African American women, black women, and they keep making this same like similar story, like, oh, I'm a small female-owned small black female-owned business, like, can you help me, blah blah blah. And then the content that was taken and fed into AI was content by every other race of women, like Asian women, Caucasian. Most of the victims are Caucasian women, but yeah, like I don't know, even Hispanic women, like Native American women, not black women, but they keep like using black women as like a front for their scams. And then again, you find out the countries of these accounts, and they are from outside of the US. So yeah, I'm shifting like topics that are less generally like depressing to still a bit depressing, but more rage inducing and like make your head scratch. They kind of get you to think, trying to understand their mindset. Oh fuck, wrong layer. Have the jump scare with like melty face. Okay. Hold on. I do wonder, like, without this reference, can anybody guess who this is supposed to be? Oops. I don't think there's that many people that share the same features as Mads Mikkelsen. Like, maybe individually they do, right? But I think he's just a bit too quirky. A bit too quirky for a lot of people to look like him, yeah? I promise I'm not shitting on him. Okay. I guess I'm gonna add my signature somewhere. Let's be obnoxious and add it. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna try doing difference. Yeah, it turned into black. Yeah. So I'm gonna put in between just to obscure. Hold on. I think my brother left the water running. I hear a lot of loud water sounds. BRB, I'm sorry. A lot of BRB this stream, but that's just how it is. Hold on. I think my brother tried to take a shower, but the water still has not come back just yet. And then just a moment ago, suddenly the water just started rushing again. And then it's the water outage is just annoying. I don't know if it's because we at least like my housing complex, I don't know if we are so low, like we've fallen into like such low priority that we are basically like the last in line for like water supply. Because like compared to when I first moved to this city like years ago, right? There was not that much problem. Like the weather was not too awful. The water is never a problem. There has never been any issue with the water supply. But now it's just constant, like random water outages. I don't know why. Even if it pisses me off, like it's not like we can complain that much. And I think it's just a given when you like when I try to compare it with like my hometown. Oops. my hometown, that's basically kind of like very low on priority due to like the city not being that marketable. Is that the right term? Would that be the right term? So there is not much attention put into it. Like a lot of places, at least when I was younger, took an extra like long amount of time just to fix it up or add more facilities and more stuff, you know, compared to like when I moved to this city when I was in high school. Yeah, the changes are pretty rapid, you know. They move pretty fast, but it's because, you know, they expect to earn more money from tourism. So it's just like a case of developing a city for the sake of tourism money. It looks like one of those, you know, like cardboard cutouts. They have like very good looking pristine stuff, and then the cardboard gets knocked over, and then you reveal the decrepit and the ugliness. That's like basically like my living condition here. Like it can't be normal to have water outages, at least like in my parents, like my mother's hometown, in a smaller village even, we have water wells. Like, yeah, it is, you know, a village, right? A bit secluded from the city, a lot secluded from the main city. But the thing is that a lot of the resources are untouched, at least back in the day. So even like things like water has never been an issue. But then like bigger, quote unquote, bigger cities, or cities that are just the target of tourism money, like get the resources depleted or like move around a lot, then you end up with living conditions like this, subpar living conditions. It's the same with Bali as well. You know, like the analogy that I gave about like cardboard cutouts. It looks great for tourists, right? Especially like the Americans, the Europeans, like any and every foreigner. Looks great to them, but the people who actually live a regular day-to-day life in Bali can attest to like the pretty awful living conditions as well, and the low wage. The salary that's a nightmare. Let's just say it makes living there a nightmare. I think we're circling back to depressing again. Ah, fuck. Unfortunately, it's difficult. I don't know how people. Oops, the AFK icon is on. I feel like it's a bit. Maybe it's just me, but I feel that it's dishonest and a bit delusional. Hot take, but it's a bit delusional if like you're someone with very shitty, not very shitty, but just unfortunate living condition, and then try to be like, oh, but you know, let's be positive, blah blah blah. Trying to be positive does not make your living condition actually better, by the way. Hate to say it. As negative as I am just being honest, you know. Like, obviously people want their life to be better. I have had like my point of view being, you know, shit on, like being told like, oh, I'm too negative, but it can't be. I can't be positive. You can't force yourself to be okay with things that are not okay. They are not normal. And even more so, you cannot force others to accept it. Yeah, I get it. Like, there are people who are less, you know, fortunate. You should be grateful as always. Never like take things for granted. But I don't know, I feel like it's not a competition. Some people live worse lives due to their circumstances, some due to their actions. I don't know. So all this is just to say that I just wanna complain once in a while, you know. How much time did I spend? Hold on. I think I'm too focused on being depressing that I forgot about how much time I actually spent to get this drawing. Maybe 1.5. Yeah, I think at least 1.5 hours. I don't think my Chinese calligraphy skills actually improved that much. I've been slacking off, unfortunately, with like practicing my Chinese, so it's not doing well. I'm not doing well. So yeah, fire. You know, the one thing I thought of when I read like the using fire as a background, using flame as a background. Flame is also my cat's name. But the one thing I thought of is the one that I actually drew for a thumbnail. Is it this one? Yeah, hold on. So the one thing I thought of was this, hopefully yep, I copied the right thing. This is the one thing I thought of for the idea. God damn it. I suppose now we have to be serious, but I'm a bit hungry again. Yeah, So I'm gonna mute for a bit. Alright. Sorry. With Snickers' motto being like, you're not you when you're hungry, but then mine is getting progressively more depressed the hungrier I get. Like it's honestly really I guess ironic, I guess. Like sometimes I think that my friend is a bit too depressed, but then me who's trying to be less depressed or sound less depressing ended up just laying out in detail why life is fleeting, instead of being like, why are we here anyway. Instead I would like lay everything out. God damn it. I think for this theme there should be more kind of like ritualistic obviously, like this is not like religion specific thing, but usually it's kind of like mystical, or even just, you know, having a bit of fun, like around a campfire, right? Dancing, telling stories, sort of thing, like just with the fire in the background. But I think it's really cool, like the idea of fire cleansing. It's kind of similar to kind of Phoenix being reborn. It's cool. So I don't know if I could do it well for this sketch. I think I should focus on only painting the fire itself, the flame itself, but the person should more so not be, you know, should more so be the actual background, like not the focal point, not the main focus. Sometimes I think there's a need for me to like click on the canvas for some tools to start being usable again. But this one is just me forgetting that I have to tap erase 2 times to go back to the brush. Like one time is to erase something, and then one more time go back to the brush that I was using. It's really nice. It's intuitive, like you can just press the same button. But my dumbass is so used to pressing C for like changing the color to transparent, aka more convenient eraser. So I guess I think I'll just leave this here, like on the top. Like this is like what I mean by people trying to be positive when your life is shit, or trying to tell me to be positive when my life is like unpositivable. Like it's delusional to try and be positive. Now, you know how people say that it's not good to bottle up your anger, not just emotions but specifically anger. So you should so there are places where you can take out your anger, you know, like those stuff smashing places. I forgot what it's actually called. It's the same thing as like being depressed or having seasonal depression. Just allow me to be depressed sometimes. That's all I'm asking. I'm gonna go back to normal tomorrow, maybe. Okay, let me think of a pose. Unfortunately, the only pose that I could think of is that one scene from hold on, that one scene from Final Fantasy X, where Yuna is performing sending, I believe, for the people in, was it Gilika Beach? Yeah, there's the pose that I keep remembering. Guess I should look for dancing poses to be able to get close to what I want. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put AFK again. I need to specifically put add another icon, but for the stylus thing, I've said this already, but I haven't done it. So instead of AFK, I'm AFS. Are there no? Oh yeah, okay. I was surprised that there's no tag for dancing. Turns out my dumbass just skimmed too fast. Sorry, I took a loud sip because the page is taking a while to load. I mean, I could use the previous post that I've already used, but it's more of a ballet dance move. I mean, it is not that different from the dances that are usually performed for sort of like a ritual of sorts. Let me kind of draw the line of action so I know I can kind of anchor the actual post that I want. Yeah, see, again I'm pressing the button for the, yeah, now you work. Previously I was like spamming it, but it doesn't pop up. No, I'm supposed to do full body, sorry. think I want to go for more traditional, not traditional, like vaguely resembling ancient entertainment. Chinese ones specifically. I'm like very close to just doing short dancing. I think I'm trying to find a more solid pose for the legs. May need to rotate the arm a little. Oh my god, my AFK icon is on again. I just looked to the preview. Sorry. Mabi. I am very confused. I can't decide the specific pose for the hand. I think the overall body I have basically set on, like I decided it already, but just the hand is frying my mind for some reason. Very weird. think it's just too awkward for me to get it right. I mean, specifically like the poses I thought of, it's a bit awkward for myself to draw. You see? So hold on. I'll just change the one here first. I'm trying to check the navigator and see how it looks. It still looks very awkward. I think it's just the hand gesture. I think I'm just gonna make the hand look a bit more relaxed. Okay, I got it. I just need to rotate the fingers a little. Yeah, so this is also like the other side of I guess my mind. You have to deal with the be like randomly talking to myself because I'm trying to figure out a pose that, you know, makes more sense. I will have to use like actual references, my actual hand references, probably my own hand again, just to make sure that the anatomy is correct. Got my shoulder. Feels very tense. Yeah, so the pose that I was trying to do is sort of like this. But I believe it's just a bit too stiff. Like, I don't feel confident enough that I would make it look good, so that's the pose that for the hand that I'm trying to do the whole time. Sorry. Yeah, so I guess final changes, hopefully I can be less doubtful, because it is 10:42. Oh yeah, so the thing with like me being very slow, I was not joking. I'm very slow. I mean, it's kind of obvious when you see me draw with my friend. Like, if you watch her stream, you can see like she's usually used to like making more progress in shorter amount of time. I'm gonna have to erase this. I think it's kind of difficult for me to get this right, just because you cannot see like the feet. You cannot see her feet. This character that I'm drawing, I have not decided who this is going to be, but for now, just like the pose, it's very difficult because I think oh yeah, I've been hold on, sorry. I've been saying, yeah, I've been saying shit like I was what is it? I need to check on my Twitch stream, but yeah, it's still too unstable, so I should have, you know, stopped it like over an hour ago, but I forgot. I was too busy being depressed. Hold on. Alright, I stopped the stream there. I mean, it's almost 11 PM anyway. Yeah, I just my mind just cannot make up how I should draw the legs. Like, so the first option is just to kind of try to balance the pose. Yeah, because this one is like the right side going kind of jutting out, I guess. So I thought that I should pull the other way for her legs. But I also have like another idea. I'm gonna blue version, blue color for the not for the second version. So my original idea was kind of like instead going a bit more to the crisscross pose for the legs. So hold on. The weight would be on, I guess, her left leg, because what I'm thinking of is not actually a crisscross. Also, kind of like having her right leg a bit bent. So she's like a bit low to the ground, basically. Or I guess it's not too low, but still a bit bent. I don't know what I'm saying. You decide for it. I'm not gonna explain it another way. Yeah, so my choices were between these two for the leg pose. And the idea was to have the flame kind of like swirling a little around her. Kind of like this. I think my cat just sneezed. Randomly I just hear like very faint sounds, like a balloon hissing sound. I like when he sleeps in his little bowl, because he's too I severely miscalculated. He's too large for the bowl, so it looks like a smooshed croissant. It's very funny. I think this is a bit too stiff. I think I'll just stick with the second idea. Okay. Oops. I don't know what's happening with Flame, my cat. He was like lying on the floor, and then he starts sliding to his bowl, starts sniffing it. Now he's frantically biting something. I think there's... Oh. Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted by my own cat. Oops. I think he was distracted. I was distracted by the fact that he was distracted by a plastic zip tie. Oops. I am being harassed by a mosquito again. Sorry, I'm fighting the shortcuts again. Sorry, it's the mosquito again. Could not kill it. Have to look for better references. I mean, I don't have any references out for her clothing, so I'm gonna have to find an actual reference. think I'm gonna stop here first, but I did finally finish the other one, and this one I have a clearer picture. But again, I have to do everything offline. I have to speed run this. I'm more than a week late, and I still have some few other things that I need to catch up. But I appreciate if you still managed to watch this far. But I'm gonna have to end it here. So thank you for watching. I'll see you. If you want, I'll see you again on Wednesday with my friend. I believe we'll continue the collab art, if nothing else. But yeah, that's all. Appreciate you stopping by. See you again, and goodbye.